Inside and out, everyone you know has got them. Your mom and dad and all your friends. Enjoy your scars, scars, scars. Enjoy your scars.
Today on a very special edition of Bearing Scars, we bring you the resilience routines of three of our most impactful guests. Nobel Peace Prize nominee Desmond Meade, WWE wrestler Matt Morgan, and businesswoman and veterans advocate Bridget Lake. These three resilience routines are what these leaders look towards to help guide them through the tough times, to help keep them centered, and to help keep them moving forward. First, Nobel Peace Prize nominee Desmond Meade. You've talked a lot today about your faith.
Oh, yes.
And one of the things that we're going to ask every single one of our guests is what your three resilience routines are. Things that when times are down and you're not feeling good about yourself, calm you down if you're not in a good way. And I'm assuming faith is one of yours?
Yeah, oh, most definitely. Faith is one of it. And then, of course, I got my wife that is always there if I'm ever down, I remember she gave an interview one time and she said one of the tricks to our relationship was the fact that we never wanted to quit on the same day. Mm-hmm. And so there were times when I would get weary, she was there to pick me up and quicken my spirit. And then the universe aligns itself. But at the core of it is a belief that we have this song in African American churches about the words are, I don't feel no ways tired, come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy, but I don't believe that he's brought me this far to leave me, right? And just knowing, having a faith that, man, if I am doing the right thing, even though it may not seem like I'm getting results right now, and I may feel like giving up, don't. Just hold on. God has not brought you this far just to abandon you, right? He's brought you through a lot. He's brought us through a lot, and he's got a lot more to take us through. It's a lot more there for us. And so I get encouraged by that. And I hold on, and it works out. I remember when I was homeless, I remember this person that used to be a teacher was homeless, and she asked me a question one time. She said, Devin, when's the darkest part of the night? And I'm struggling trying to figure that out. Like, I need to get some formula or something like that to figure that out. And after struggling for a minute, she just tapped me on the shoulder and said, right before dawn. Mm-hmm. Right before dawn. And so in the moments when it seems the darkest, my faith tells me just to hold on for a little while longer because dawn is coming. Mm-hmm. And it always do. Dawn always comes.
Now, WWE wrestler Matt Morgan. So, Matt Morgan, what are some of your resilience routines, things that help to keep you sane during the times when you may feel a little tempted to not be?
It depends. It depends on where it's coming from, and if it's something that's causing me that mental stress, my release is definitely the gym. It is definitely riding bikes around the block with my son Jackson, or being on the ice with him, or being on the baseball field with him. And lastly, what I said earlier, actually, and I just realized that I was saying it to you, ironically, Mike, is that when I'm helping other people get their lives back, again, nothing can hurt me there. Nothing. I don't care what I got going on. If something personal is happening, professionally is happening, whatever it is. Pales in comparison, it all flies off me, bounces right off me, okay, like a suit of armor when I'm in the act and being on the phone or with them in person and getting somebody the treatment. It's the best. I cannot say this enough. It really is.
So helping other people has become your new painkiller.
Yeah. That's a really great way to say it, actually, Aaron. Yeah, it really is. And it's that high. It's replaced that same high.
And finally today, businesswoman and veterans advocate, Bridget Lake.
When we're talking about the three things that I used to kind of get me through those, and I was kind of listing and talking about to myself, I'm like, it basically goes down to music, mantra, and mindset.
Your 3 resilience routines, because we talk to folks as before we interview them, we say, what are your 3 resilience routines, things that help get you through the hard times? And yours are?
So my immediate one is music. Mm-hmm. I listen to rap, punk, rock, like crazy shit that just is like angry at the world, or you are like T.I. is one of my favorite artists because he's got this song. It's called, it's on Paper Trail. It's called No Matter What. And I don't relate to all the single parts of it as far as like what he's saying, but it's like, here I am, still I stand. And it's so powerful to be like, I've been through shit, but guess what? God takes us through things sometimes to get us back to where we need to be. And I'm going to keep moving forward. And guess what? You're not going to stop me.
Yeah.
And I know that my mom had a really hard time with me because prison makes you hard. You don't realize you're hurting people's feelings. You say shit that is normal to you because you were in prison, but to other people, you're just being a meanie. Like, you're just saying the rudest shit. And I'm like, you're not going to fucking take me down. I said, I'm going to stay on this path. So you just, you keep to yourself. You are not going to make me start fucking drinking again. And it's wrong, but you don't know it's wrong because you have that, again, it's the mindset. It's the, where do I want to be? Who am I going to be? And you're not going to fucking stop me. And I promise you that. I will run railroad over you. I do not give a. And that is the mentality that I had to have in order to make it myself, not to hurt my family, but to make it.
Did you talk to yourself the same way?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. So music is one. And by the way, the kind of music you mentioned and the artist that you mentioned, you've got beats per minute. The BPM in your music is adrenaline, adrenaline, adrenaline.
Yeah.
And there is no calm music in your life?
No.
No calm music in your life?
Back then, there wasn't. Mm-hmm. Back then, there definitely wasn't. I was on...
Go. You're letting the music is your new drug.
Not only that, I'd go to the clubs. Like, I would just go to the clubs constantly just because I needed to dance the aggression off and dance and dance and dance. Like, I couldn't stop.
Was there temptation at the clubs? Because, that's not always the cleanest environment, going to nightclubs. And how'd you deal with the temptation there?
I agree. I slipped some, definitely. I loved ecstasy at the time. And so I definitely had quite a lot of slips with that. Let's just put it that way. Which was why it was important when I graduated college to get out of that atmosphere. I needed to move because I'm fine now, but I knew too many places. And I'm going to places that are not the smartest for me to go. Let's just be real.
Yeah, because that temptation had to be. And so your second thing is you've got the music. Your second thing?
Mindset. Still continuing that mindset. So this is one of the things that, I have to remind myself, I'm not in prison anymore. I'm also not a prisoner of war, which is what I level myself at. When I am having a hard day, the number one thing, listen, I'm not a prisoner of war. Put yourself in that place. I only just went to prison. I wasn't a prisoner of war. That's even worse. That's no fun. So when I compare like that to say, shut the fuck up and have a good day.
Perspective.
Keep moving on. That perspective is definitely being true and authentic to myself, which is difficult because you get veered off and you're not you anymore. You're like, you kind of, people just get attracted to different things throughout meeting people and everything. Keep poisonous people out of your life. Definitely. And surround yourself with those that you aspire to be. This is all the kind of mindset that I was putting in myself.
What is your third resilience routine?
My mantra.
What's your mantra?
You never fail until you stop trying.
Our next episode of Bearing Scars features someone you've probably heard of and you've probably seen. Heather Rovette. She was the feature in the Amazon documentary Ram Khan, Who the F is Jason Porter? Stay tuned to the next episode of Bearing Scars as we hear the resilience routines and the life story of Heather Rovette.